The exhaustion. You are standing in the kitchen. It is 6:30 p.m., the witching hour, the time of day when the golden light outside mocks, the darkness rising inside your chest. The air smells of roasted chicken and rosemary. It is a good smell, a smell that should promise warmth, connection, and family. But to you, right now, it smells like failure. Your son, Leo, 5 years old, bright eyes, a mind that moves faster than his feet. He is sitting at the heavy oak table. His legs are swinging. Thump, 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 the rhythm of your rising blood pressure. He looks at the plate. He does not see love. He does not see the 30 minutes you spent chopping vegetables. He sees an enemy. I don't like this, Leo says. His voice is small, flat, final. You freeze. You are holding the dish towel so tight your knuckles turn white. You take a breath. You try to summon the gentle parent you read about in books. The parent who is patient. The parent who understands big feelings. But you are tired. You are so incredibly tired. Leo, you say, and your voice trembles just a little. It's just chicken. You love chicken. And these are green beans. You ate them last week. No, he says. He crosses his arms. The universal shield of the defiant child. I want the orange noodles. Mac and cheese. Again. Here is the trap. We know this trap well, don't we? We, the modern parents. We are terrified of their hunger. We are terrified of the conflict. So, you begin the dance. The desperate, undignified dance of the exhausted parent. Just 3 bites, you beg. You hate yourself for begging. You are the adult. You pay the mortgage. Why are you begging a person who cannot tie his own shoes? 3 bites, and you can have a cookie. Bribery. No. 2 bites. Negotiation. Leo pushes the plate away. It makes a screeching sound against the wood. That sound tears through your last nerve. You look at him. You love him so much it hurts. But in this moment, in this exact second, you do not like him very much. Defeat washes over you. It feels cold. It feels heavy. Fine, you snap. You grab his plate. You march to the pantry. You grab the blue box, the orange powder, the backup meal. As you stand by the stove, boiling water for the 2nd time tonight, you feel it. The shame. You are training him. You know this. Deep down, in the place where your intuition lives, you know. You are teaching him a powerful lesson. If I refuse hard enough, the world bends to my will. We think we are being kind. We think we are picking our battles. But really, we are surrendering the structure our children desperately crave. You stir the orange noodles. You serve them. He eats. The battle is over. But the war? The war for his health? For his ability to handle discomfort? For peace at your table? You just lost a little more ground. The chaos. It is Saturday. 2 days later. The setting is different, but the anxiety is the same. You are at a family gathering. Your husband's sister is there. Her children are perfect eaters. Or at least, they seem to be. They are eating hummus. They are eating carrot sticks. Leo is under the table. He is screaming. The sound is sharp. It cuts through the adult conversation like a siren. I'm hungry, he wails. You check your watch. It is 5:15 p.m. Dinner, the real dinner. The roast beef and potatoes is being served in 45 minutes. Leo, honey, you whisper, crouching down. You feel the eyes on your back, the heavy, silent gaze of judgment. You can hear their thoughts. Why can't she control him? Why is he so emotional? Dinner is soon, you say. I want crackers, Leo screams. He kicks the leg of the table. Your face burns, the heat of embarrassment. You want to drag him out of the room. You want to yell. You want to shake him and say, why are you doing this to me? But you don't. Instead, you reach into your purse, the magic bag, the bag of surrender. You pull out the bag of goldfish crackers. Here, you hiss. Just be quiet. He grabs the bag. He tears it open. Crumbs fall onto the carpet. He shoves them into his mouth, handful after handful. He stops crying. The room goes back to normal. The adults resume talking. You stand up, smoothing your skirt, smiling a fake, brittle smile. You bought peace. But the price was too high. 45 minutes later, the roast beef is served. Leo is full. Of course he is full. He just ate 300 calories of processed salt and flour. He picks at the meat. He throws a potato. He starts to whine. I'm done, he says. You haven't eaten, your husband, Mark says. His voice is tight. He is embarrassed too. I'm not hungry. And he isn't. He is telling the truth. This is the mistake we make. We, the loving protectors, we mistake grazing for nurturing. We treat hunger like an emergency, a medical crisis that must be solved instantly. A granola bar in the car, a juice box at the playground, a cracker while watching TV. We fill them up with the beige noise of snack food. And then, we expect them to have the appetite for the symphony of a real meal. You look at Leo. He looks tired. His sugar crash is coming. He is smart, yes. He is sensitive, yes. But right now, his body is confused. His biology is out of sync. You realize, with a sinking feeling in your stomach, that you are the architect of this chaos. You did this, out of love, but you did it. The awakening. It is late. The house is quiet. The only light comes from the glow of your laptop screen. You are searching. Child refuses dinner. How to stop tantrums. Parenting burnout. You stumble upon something. A philosophy. Not a trick, not a hack, a way of life. The French rules of eating. You read about neophobia, the fear of the new. It clicks. Leo isn't being stubborn just to hurt you. His brain, his primitive, survival-focused brain, is screaming, danger. When it sees green beans, you read about the control paradox. The more you push, the more they resist. You think about the bargaining. 3 more bites. You realize you have turned the table into a courtroom. You are the prosecutor. He is the defendant. No wonder he hates dinner. And then, you read about the pillars. Le menu unique. 1 menu, no backup meals. And the hardest one. The invisible requirement. The hunger window. No snacking for 2 to 3 hours before a meal. Nothing. Only water. You close the laptop. You sit in the dark. Fear rises in your throat. If you do this, if you stop the snacks, if you stop the mac and cheese, he will scream, he will starve, he will hate you. The old voice in your head says, it's too hard, just give him the crackers. Keep the peace. But then, another voice speaks. A quieter, stronger voice. It is the voice of the parent you want to be. We cannot go on like this, the voice says. He needs structure. He needs to trust his own body. And I need to be his mother, not his short-order cook. You stand up. You walk to the kitchen. You take the box of mac and cheese. You put it on the highest shelf, out of reach. We start tomorrow, you whisper to the empty room. The struggle. The next day, 4:30 p.m. This is the danger zone, the time when the blood sugar dips and the mood swings. Leo comes into the kitchen. He drags his favorite blanket. He looks up at you with those big, trusting eyes. Mommy, can I have a pouch? The strawberry one? Your heart hammers against your ribs. It would be so easy. 10 seconds. Twist the cap. Hand it over. Silence. No, Leo, you say. You keep your voice low. Steady. We are eating dinner at 6. No snacks right now. He stops. He blinks. He does not understand. The rules have changed without his permission. But I'm hungry, he says. I know, you say. It is good to be hungry. It means you will enjoy dinner. The storm breaks. I want it. He throws himself on the floor. He kicks the cabinets. He screams. It is a raw, guttural sound. Every instinct in your body screams, fix it now. The adrenaline floods your system. You feel the urge to yell. Stop crying. You are fine. You feel the urge to cave. Okay, just one. This is the internal war. On one side, the authoritarian. He must obey. I must crush this rebellion. On the other side, the permissive. He is suffering. I must soothe him. You choose neither. You choose the third path. The hardest path, the witness. You sit down on the floor, not too close, just near. You breathe. In, 1, 2, 3. Out, 1, 2, 3. I know you are mad, you say. You do not shout. You do not plead. You really wanted that pouch. It is hard to wait. He screams louder. He is testing the walls. He is checking if the boundary is real. You imagine a wall, not a prison wall, a garden wall. Firm, strong, safe. You are the wall. 10 minutes pass. It feels like 10 hours. The screaming turns to sobbing. The sobbing turns to sniffles. Leo sits up. He looks at you. He is flushed. His hair is messy. I'm thirsty, he whispers. I have cold water, you say. You hand him the glass. He drinks. He leans against your shoulder. He is exhausted. You are exhausted. But he survived. You survived. And he is hungry. Truly, biologically hungry. The hunger window is open. The bridge. 6 p.m. You place the plates on the table. Roast chicken, rice, and roasted carrots. Leo climbs into his chair. He looks at the plate. He looks at the carrots. They are orange. They have brown edges. They are not crackers. The fear flickers in his eyes. The neophobia. I don't want the carrots, he says. You feel the old panic rising. Here we go again. But you stop. You remember the rule, the mandatory taste. You don't have to eat them all, you say. You don't even have to like them. In our family, we just have to taste everything once. So, your tongue learns. No, he says. You take a bite of your own carrot. You chew slowly. You do not look at him with desperate eyes. You look at the carrot. You say. You act like a scientist. I am wondering something. Leo looks at you. Curiosity is the opposite of anxiety. You cannot be curious and afraid at the same time. I am wondering, you continue, if these carrots are crunchy or if they are soft like a cloud. You wait. Silence hangs over the table. Leo looks at the carrot. He picks up his fork. He pokes it. It's squishy, he says suspiciously. Is it? You ask. I thought it was crunchy. Are you sure? He brings it to his lips. He touches it with his tongue. He pulls it back. He looks at you. You are not glaring. You are not bargaining. You are just eating. You are calm. He puts the small piece in his mouth. He chews. He makes a face. A scrunched up, dramatic face. Yuck, he says. It's too sweet. You do not get mad. You do not say, don't say yuck. You do not say, but it's delicious. You validate. Ah, you say. It is sweet. Like candy? Or like fruit? Like old fruit, he says. You laugh. You genuinely laugh. Okay, thank you for tasting. You don't have to eat the rest. You see his shoulders drop. The tension leaves his small body. He is safe. He has autonomy. He tried it. He rejected it. And he was still loved. He was still accepted. He eats his chicken. He eats his rice. And then, without looking at you, he picks up one more small piece of carrot. And he eats it. He doesn't say anything. You don't say anything. You catch Mark's eye across the table. A tiny nod. It is not a victory over the child. It is a victory for the child. The new normal. It has been 6 weeks. The kitchen is no longer a battlefield. It is just a kitchen. Is Leo a perfect eater? No. He still hates mushrooms. He still prefers pasta. He is 5 years old, but the fear is gone. We sit at the table. We are a family. Tonight, there is fish. Leo has never liked fish, but he sits down. He is hungry because he hasn't eaten since his afternoon snack. He looks at the fish. Is this the salty kind? He asks. I don't know, you say. You tell me. He takes a bite. He thinks, it's salty and flaky. Good word, you say. He eats half of it. He leaves the rest. You do not comment. You clear the plate. Later that night, you are tucking him in. The room is soft and dark, the smell of lavender and sleep. Mommy? He whispers. Yes, baby? I was mad at the fish today. You were mad at the fish? You smile in the dark? Yeah. It looked slimy. It scared my tummy. He is telling you his truth. He isn't being difficult. He was being brave. He was scared, and he did it anyway. You stroke his hair. You feel the connection between you. It is a strong, invisible cord. I understand, you say. Sometimes new things are scary, but you were brave. You tasted it. I did, he says sleepily. Maybe next time. It won't be scary. He closes his eyes. You sit there for a moment. You breathe. We often think parenting is about teaching them to eat, to sleep, to behave, but really, parenting is about us learning. We learn to let go of control. We learn to trust. We learn that a child who feels understood will always, eventually, cooperate. You walk out of the room. You go to the kitchen. You pour a glass of water. The house is quiet. The battle is over. And for the first time in a long time, you are not exhausted. You are at peace.